Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we are continuing our run playing as Russia and trying our hardest to get some manpower in. And we'll see. We'll see how that winds up going. Don't know how that will wind up. In the last one, Germany did its thing. The Allies are going to do their thing. We'll see. Germany shouldn't be able to attack me in this episode. Shouldn't be able to attack me until September. I fully expect that they will in September. So we need to make sure we have some political power saved up about that time to scorch the earth in the old Poland and west of the river. It's 5 per province. So let's quickly do some math there. Five. Don't want to do it there? I guess not. Oh, stop. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So about 45 needs to be saved up. It's not the end of the world if we don't get to that, but that's the hope, I think. So right now, what I'm going to do is we're going to finish this one off. That'll give us beginnings of manpower, and then I'm going to go and get this one here, which will give us a little bit of stability. Well, not that we need it. That'll be 35 days, and that will give us the guy. We will have plenty of political power to hire that guy at that point. So let's get that done. The Russian Orthodox Church outside Russia is comprised of those exiles who, rather than abandon their beliefs and principles, elected exile after the Russian Civil War. Now, with the defeat of the communist government who forced their expiration, the time has come. Expatriation, excuse me. The time has finally come to welcome them back and to institute things. We don't have the declaration. Let's get that one. Patriarch Sturgis's infamous declaration of 1927 swore loyalty to the Soviet Union in spite of their religious differences. Despite this cowardly act, the infrastructure of the Russian Orthodox Church relies upon people who supported this declaration, and so we have no choice but to welcome them back into the fold. So I guess we'll get that one first. I don't think we need anything on that page, so let's go ahead and get this going. We'll get it, even though I'm not entirely certain that it impacts us or is good for us. I don't know if Scorched Earth has a time problems, so we're not going to worry about that. I think we're just going to go ahead and get this guy here with some of that political power, spend that there to get some air superiority working up. So we're making a lot of the railroads. That is good. All right, someone's justifying on us. Hopefully that's going to wind up being okay and not an early declaration. And I'm aware I'm going to start being more selective with these. If they're in Turkey, I want them. If they're in Romania or Poland, I don't need them. Same with these. St. Petersburg, obviously we get that. I don't want that one. I want that one for sure. Let us now get here. No, don't need that. Don't need... Oh, come on, people. These, I think, are just working on their own. They could be. Yeah, we're going to keep Istanbul. We want that. Don't need that, don't need that. Want that one. Like, the resistance is just insane right now. And what they're destroying and how they're going. Things could have been better. I will admit fully to things could have been better. But hopefully we'll make that happen. Did I go too long on this? I just barely did not go too long on that. Good. The Russian Orthodox Church outside Russia, yeah, we already read that. Okay. Get it done. These things are going fast right now. Computer's speeding up, that's good. If you saw the last one, you know that hasn't always been the case. Yeah, we have a lot of military factories that we are needing here. We are incredibly poor in industry. I am fully aware that things could have been better. Things could have been better indeed. But we press on. We'll make it work. We'll make it function. All right, so this was supposed to be 3.5% done and 3% there, so we should be repairing ourselves, getting a little bit more manpower, although admittedly the occupations are causing issues with that. And yeah. I assume this is Germany. Yeah, Germany is justifying against us. That happens. Happens to the best of us. When are you going to be done with that? Do you know? I do not know. I don't know that. Alright, do I have the German cipher? I do have the German cipher. I don't need the Vichy French cipher. Although, admittedly, this is Vichy France now. It's not Free France. We should have a few years before we would have to worry about that. So we can get our gun issue dealt with and hopefully begin to crank out a few more troops to spread around here. That's the idea. That's the goal. Let's see if that happens. I think I'm going to risk losing the ability to do what I need to do. Ooh. Italy, I think, had to go to war for Albania. Alright, we're not dealing with tanks. I could get artillery, but I think that air is more important, particularly the heavy fighter. Alright, give me this. One more day, there we go. That is done. So now, we have all of these guys available. This guy has critical population of 1 and non-core manpower plus 2.5. That's really, really good. This one gives us stability and compliance, growth, speed, in states occupied by the enemy of minus 15. That's not bad. This will give us a bit more political power and a bit of ideology drift. This is factory output and consumer goods factories. Also really good. This is fascism support. We don't want that one. We don't want any of these things. So right now I'm going to go with this guy, the Orthodox rabble-rouser, to get more manpower, because that is my primary problem that I'm facing at this exact moment in time. But yeah, some good stuff there. Let's go back over here and let's go ahead and get things now. We're going to develop the Urals and try and get that. The biggest threat against our nation will probably come from a nation in Europe. By developing areas beyond the Ural Mountains, we will create a reserve industrial capacity that even the longest range bomber will find it difficult to reach. Indeed, we will. If Germans break through this line, there is no hope for the run. That's just frankly where we're at right now. We have enough. Let me see what it would take here to lower this to 18. And what it would look like. The organization would be 41, defense would be 280, soft attack 134. Frankly, that's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. Well, yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, we have to just do that? That's all it takes. Let's move that. There we go. We require some artillery. This drastically changes our calculations here. which is fine. That's good. It'll let us get a little bit of a leg up. And then this one needs the military police added in as soon as we can get that 10 experience. That's going to give us manpower to be able to put in the occupation zones, try and get that moving. You know, just every little bit right now. Just every little bit. That's all we can do. We will be doing everything we possibly can here. So the next one we will be getting is the Imperial Academy of Sciences. Alright. The United Kingdom is no longer guaranteeing our independence. You were guaranteeing our independence. Okay. If I tried to join your faction, we have generated too much world tension. That's what I was fearing. I mean, we've generated quite a bit of world tension, but oh well. We're not currently in a faction. I don't want to join the Chinese United Front because that would put me at war with Japan, and I think that for the most part I can avoid war with Japan if we keep going down the path we have been doing. Just be facing the Axis, just on the Western Front. So that's the hope. It's good that Africa is going the way it's going. It does appear that they're winning there. It's just going to be a matter of making sure we defend that territory in there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and let it repair. Let all of this do its thing. And then hopefully we'll have some stuff at the end of that repairing. But gonna let it do its thing. All right, so I think we do have until September. I think that is going to wind up being the case. So the question, do I want to have some more research at this exact moment in time, or do I want to go over here and worry about the army? And if I did worry about the army, what would I be going for? The Tsar line would be that. That's not what we want. Strengthen the Western defensive line? I don't know the names of these, but this might be a good one to go for. I think we have enough time. So this is Vitebsk and Gommel. So, you know, Pskov is there. I think the Tsar line's like back a ways. Whereas that's that. That would at least be one that would be there. This gives us military reorganization for only the period of time that is done there. At which point, we'll have quite a bit of good things out of it. And then we can do this one. An adaptable army. Lessons of War requires desperate measures. Desperate measures requires that we are a major country, or fighting a major country. Okay. What we would want, I think, is to get down to this one. Let's go for this. Our attempts to build a large mechanized army were noble, but more than we could afford. To win this war, we will have to focus on arms that have carried Russian armies to victory for centuries, the infantry and the artillery. This will necessarily require us to disrupt the existing formations to a degree, and it will indeed. Now I'm going to go over to trade. We're going to get something here from probably British Malaya is most likely to not fall. Go ahead and get some of that going so that we have a bit of stuff we can use. And production-wise, I need all the factories and the places we're in, but no, we have the infantry equipment. Let's lower this down so that we can get all of our stuff moving. In fact, no, we'll get 10 there, and I want 2 to heavy fighter and 2 to tactical bomber. Yeah, we're gonna do that way. Yeah, I know, we're 1 rubber short. I don't care. Alright, what we could actually do now is try to get rid of some of this artillery, which I think is a good idea. We need 15 to do this. I think we just defend, you know, where we are. There was a thought of getting railway guns. I don't think that's going to happen with our economy where it is. Not in time. We are at least moving there. I think we can get to extensive conscription the minute they attack. And that will massively help our manpower out. Well, as soon as we have 150 power after the attack, I should say. But yeah, our main problem right now is artillery. And so we'll get the next few factories to go there. And hopefully things work. That's where we're at, is hopefully things work. We'll get the Navy guy. I don't want Navy, don't care, but well, Air Force, do I want Air Force? There's probably something in Air Force that we want. Yeah. Yeah, let's get the ground support guy here. Anything to help with the air superiority, because we're not doing that hot on plane production. So literally anything we can do to help with that, we need to do. Literally anything. Yeah, I'm aware that no enemy cipher is being decrypted. I mean, I guess you could start on Hungary, but I think we're going to reveal the German one quickly, trying to stop their advance, and just we're gonna make it happen. Do everything I know to do. Make it happen. All right, so it's 1940 still. It's all this stuff that I don't think I'm going to worry about. Ooh. We could research the cannon. I think I want Engineer Company 2 first. I do eventually, if I wind up getting to, 1941 in this playthrough, I am open to putting a few of those guns in place. Making sure that research would happen. But there's just some things I want to do first. Good, we're going down over here. That's good. Good. Finally. Finally, this is under control. You're just so much to repair. So much done to us. And you can't, close this off. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to start building some military factories back here. But I'm going to have 5 factories, 5 civilians, continuing to work on repairs. We're just going to start to build that military infrastructure up. Make that function for us. Hopefully. Things are going well. I am going to also begin to recruit a few more of these divisions. Let's do 6. Let's get an army ordered here. And it does appear that the Germans are under the same obligations, that they can't attack us till September 22nd. So my guess is that's a clock that is ticking, and that will happen at that point as soon as we have that. So we have to have 45 power on September 22nd to be able to do that. Scorching the earth. If not a little bit more, I mean, if we can scorch some of this area too, that'd be great, but we definitely are going to have that. Ooh, actually, we should scorch this. We should definitely scorch that. Anything that is not territory we're going to defend on, that they can get the spot on. To achieve and maintain the element of surprise, we must make absolutely sure the enemy does not spot our troop positions or movements until it is too late. Every soldier must be trained in the art of camouflage. Alright, so Greece here has joined the Allies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to join the Allies after the war is there, or if that world tension will continue to be too much of a problem. I think it's probably going to be too much of a problem, but we'll see. All right, let's get the gun, the railway gun, researched. Throw some production of those on. Get a few of them there. Get a few of them down here. I think it will help with defense. Can't hurt. I don't think it can hurt, I should say. And I think we just don't quite spend on things. I am willing to say that perhaps going back to war economy, losing 10% of our civilian factories, is not the end of the world. I do think that's not necessarily the end of the world, although I think it is notable that we don't have a ton. This is a terrible, terrible economy for Russia. Germany, their economy, they have, way more civilian factories than us, 4 times the military factories than us. And by the way, they don't have anyone yet on the Western Front. So we are counting entirely on this run, putting everything on the fact that we have shortened the front that we will be facing the enemy on, and that we can hold them here on a shortened front. That we've put everything on that as a concept. I can't guarantee you it's going to work. But we shall see. What's the date? 22nd September. Let's get to the 22nd of September. On, say, the 21st, we're going to scorch the earth on all these places. I've never worked with the scorched earth thing. I don't know how it will work. Bulgarian government has supported the thing. Yeah, this will all be Axis, including Bulgaria eventually. But see, all right, the experts in camouflage is done. We can go for desperate measures as soon as that war is done. So that's not a terrible idea. to just wait. Especially if they do attack on the 22nd, we'll be able to do that. I think without losing anything. Alright, so here we go. This is as good as we can get it. We're entrenched. The earth is scorched. Come on, stop this nonsense. Don't do that one. Alright, we're going to scorch this. I am going to scorch that one even though we do have a little bit of ground that we're standing on in the middle of that state. Doesn't contain any supply buildings, okay. Alright. Well, it looks like we can scorch a little bit more in this area. Try to scorch these lands here to the ports. There we go. My guess is that in 3 days things will be problematic. Yeah. So yeah, repairs are paused due to scorched earth in the state. Yeah, that's the idea. So does this have a cooldown, or could I have done that at any point? Okay, so no, it does not have a cooldown. They have canceled the non-aggression pact. You go in war. I need you to declare soon. I'm losing time on my national focus. There's no way you're scared of me. Because I'm terrified of you. There's no way. But I am getting political power. That's not nothing. What is this? Gives us reliability on trains. I don't think that's really necessary. I think we save up our political power. Everyone's waiting for Germany to declare their war. Including YouTube, Germany. Come on. Get going. You cannot be scared of me. Thank you. Invite to faction. Oh. I think Japan, you're not at war with the Allies yet, correct? So I think I can decline the Japan war. Still. I think it's still the right move to make. We can always defend, you know, somewhere in this range against Japan if need be. Yeah, the 5-year plan's disrupted. The 5-year plan didn't exist anymore. Come on. All right, well, we will try to go. Desperate measures are what we need. In this desperate situation, we must take measures that had previously thought impossible. Anything that can be done to stem the invasion must be done. All right, so we have 150. Ooh, we can do this for 135 now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll switch to war economy after that. I don't think we need service by requirement at all, but we need as much manpower as we can possibly get our hands on. And they will take a lot of the land that we had occupied, which is Good. So you are no longer going to be required, I have a feeling. So for now, we're going to put you there, and we'll probably put you in this area when that is done. And then, yeah, for now, we're going to keep you there, although I think that Turkey is relatively pacified, so possibly we'll continue to work within this range. Becoming the spy master of the Allies might be a really good idea. But hopefully we can do this. We will not join the war in Japan. We will not call Ukraine into our war. Yeah. Fingers are crossed that this will work. I have no idea. But I've been talking about the gaming. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.